Hey guys, so I'm editing the second book. It's more of a manual in many respects than a book. It's called Somatic Manifesting, and actually, just hold on. This is what the working kind of cover looks like for it. I really like this: training the nervous system to receive what you desire, and that's one of the fundamental truths with this is you're only going to be able to experience what your nervous system is feels safe experiencing. And so just let me flip over. I want to show you something. So this is a series of training slides that we can use in the classes or you can use even on your own. So what I'll do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to add it to our integration hub that you can join. I'll put the links below so you can check that out as well. And so I'll put it there so you can download it and go through the whole thing. But there's just one slide I wanted to talk about a little bit here. It's the third exercise, breath to body release. Now, this is very similar to what we talk about in convergence method and allowing your body to release. We call them contracted energy pockets. Some of the terms is energy densities that are actually held in your nervous systems and your tissues and your fascia and things like that. And see, this is why Reiki is really effective, because Reiki introduces that stimulus and that catalyst to get our being, body, mind, and spirit, keyword here is body with somatics, to release those things. Now, for me, the kind of another really whole sphere that we've stepped into in the teaching is doing direct things with your body to support that process. And frankly, what we've found is that there's sometimes those contracted energy traumas, root causes, all those words, they almost require some type of somatic, so body work, to really get them to kind of start to move and release. So the combination between, let's say, I'm going to say sort of a non-physical focused healing modality, in this case Reiki, and a more physical focused one, which convergence method, or just somatics for a simple term, is such a powerful combination. Okay, so let's go back to this. I'm going to go through it quickly here. So a couple of keys for me to make this as effective as it can be. Now, here's, of course, as always, right? It's not about how long you do the process. It's about that energetic environment you create. And I really like where it says here, this is as an activating mechanism for somatic discharge. Well, that's some fancy words, but basically what we're saying is using your breath to allow your body, that intelligence in your body, to do what it knows how to do and release those energy densities. Okay? Step one, the setup. Lie flat, knees bent, feet on the floor, arms to the side, palms up. Comfortable. That's it, right? We can put it into one word. I'm going to put it in even one word that's shorter than that. That's what you're looking for, right? So however you want to position yourself, but what you want to do is put your body into position that it's as comfortable as it can be, because what we're doing is we need to kind of relax into allowing it to do this very natural process. Here's kind of the to-do right here, right? So a nice inhale through your nose, and remember, breathe with your belly, right? Nice deep breaths. Then a hold, and I'll go through this in a second, and then release through an open mouth with a slow, audible exhale. So what you're doing is breathing in into the nose, out through the mouth, and I'm going to give you a couple of techniques that I use. And remember, when you breathe in, want to extend the diaphragm a little bit, right? We're kind of allowing that air into our body. So in, and then when we release it, right? Now, a little technique here. Here's sometimes what people do. Peoples do. See, we're almost restricting the air. We're not trying to blow up a balloon here. We want to essentially deflate our lungs, if you want to call it that way, right? In, watch. Relax, jaw. Like a sigh when you think about it, right? See, a sigh. So in. Another little tip, it's not on the slide, but here's a tip. practice having your exhale take longer than the inhale. Pause. Belly. It's just that simple. But simple is effective, right? In through the nose, out through the mouth. You're not blowing up a balloon. You're sighing, if you will. Nice and relaxed. And what you'll notice is on your exhale, if you hold it just a little bit more, your body will start to shift. It's the coolest thing ever, because so often we don't really exhale all the air in our lungs, and we tend to force it out because we're too busy trying to draw it back in again, right? Right there, right at the end, your body will shift. And you want to just kind of get that cycle. Now you want to be as relaxed as you can. So, if you have to change your breathing patterns a little bit, that's fine, right? That's what we're looking for. As you do this, and it will start to build up a rhythm. And I think this is important too, that you'll find your breathing will find its own rhythm. So this isn't a regimented march. It's allowing your body to find that natural rhythm. And then here's what will often happen right here. So it says, here's the word I love. Allow, right? We're not going, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Trust that intelligence within your body to do what it knows to do, right? Tingling, spontaneous movement, or trembling. And this is really quite fascinating. And I find that this will happen to me at the gym as well. Especially when I'm kind of warming up, like for kickboxing, like doing the warming up exercises and things like that. What I'll do at the end is I'll just lie flat on my back, kind of in the position that it talks about here. And if I just kind of let my body relax, it'll actually start to tremble. And I realize I've really activated a lot of muscles, which is fine too, because that's actually another technique. But at any rate, if I just relax, my muscles will start to tremble. And sometimes even my own legs, my whole legs. Because what's happening is it's just kind of releasing some of that pent up energy and stuck energy, all those cool words. But again, we don't have to know all that stuff. Our body knows how to release that. We just need to create an environment, introduce a catalyst for it to do what it knows how to do. Okay, I'm going to flash it one more so you can take a look at it. There you are. Right? Set up, cycle, the release. Okay, that's exercise 3. As I said, I'm going to take this PDF. It's, 8 or 10 slides. And I'm going to put it in the integration hub. I'll put the link in on the show notes here as well. And you'll see it. And actually, I encourage you to check out the hub. There's a lot of really good conversations. There's some a variety of little home study courses and things like that. Again, this is one of the exercises from the book that I am currently editing, Somatic Manifesting, which is really, I'm really pleased. I was going to say excited, which is true, but pleased that this really adds another whole dimension to the whole manifesting genre that I know for myself I neglected, but it's such a powerful aspect to it. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. See you on the web.